let's take a deep breath. Let's center ourselves. Let's forget about those terrible jokes I just told. Here we are, a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Here we are. Smell that salty sea air. Although, I feel like if we're surrounded by pirates, it might be more of a pungent stench. I don't know. I don't feel like pirates seem to be the cleanliest people, but one more big deep breath all the way deep into your belly. Very nice. Rolling those shoulders a bit. Awesome. So great. Garden is to thank for some of those lovely jokes. So I can't take credit for them all myself. Got to drag her down with me. All right. Whatever feels good with those shoulders, one at a time, both of them, up, down. Just making some space for a big, powerful breath and a nice, solid, strong voice today. Great. Let's tip over ear to shoulder. Try not to lose your pirate's hat. And stretching the neck. Just feeling a nice, comfortable tension there. Remembering to breathe as we stretch. Come on up and switch sides. Ear to shoulder. Hold on to your hats. If there's a parrot on your shoulder, you may have to switch shoulders between stretches. Next time I'll work on getting a parrot for Pirate Day. Next, we're going to look down at the floor, tucking chin to chest, letting our head hang heavy. And come on up. All right, hands clasped in front. Push forward, rounding the back, feeling a nice stretch. All the way through the back. Jay's here. Ahoy, Jay. Glad to have you on board today. And opening those arms down and back, puffing out the chest. Okay, Bob just had a really good joke in the chat. I like it. I'm not going to read it aloud, but I encourage you to find the chat. Go find Mr. Bob's joke. It's a clever one. I enjoy it. All right, you guys, let's make our big old face shapes all the way up to our eyebrows, chewing really big. I'm not sure what we would be chewing that pirates might eat. I should have probably researched that. Does anybody know what pirates eat? And this is not a joke. I don't have an answer for you. Good. Let's do a little siren sound. So low to high, back to low. Here we are hitting every point in the middle. Oh. One more time. Nice. Let's do a big held, long, sustained ah right in the middle of your range. Here we are. Take a deep breath, come back to normal, and we're going to pop it down low and do an R. So we're going to give it a little grizzly, grumbly growl at the beginning, and then just hang on to that R for as long as we can. And give me a little, oh, if you've got a hook, I do recommend a hook for this one. Here we are. Here we R. R. I didn't really go low. Did you go low? Let's go low. R. Lovely. All right. We're getting right into it. Yay, Marty's having fun. Pirates eat pirate food. You know, Spencer? It's the best answer I've got. So I love it. We are going to do a little bit of a tongue twister-y, warm-up-y song. Super simple. It's like a little kind of a kiddie song. So all we've got is a sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. All right, let's just do that much. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. All right, second part is, but all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. All right, so we've got C's and C's. There's no way to differentiate, so just got to know, use those context clues. So let's do the whole thing together, and then we're going to add a little bit of movement. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Nice. All right. Hopefully you've got that. Oh, Delaney for the win. Delaney says they eat barbecue. It's a good one. It's a good one. I like it. All right. So this is kind of, I don't know why this makes me think of a kid's song. I don't know if it is a kid's song. I think it is, maybe. So we're going to do a little hand play, the way that like kids do this kind of thingy thing. So follow with me. We're going to say, a sailor went. So snap, snap, clap. A sailor went to. Now I want you to tap my hand, okay? So we're crossing and crossing, all right? So see. Yeah? Let's try that. A sailor went to sea. You with me? All right. We've got two snaps to see what he could see. So that's both hands in the middle. So I feel like there's something missing there. Let's go through from the top. And this starts, remember, on say. A sailor went to sea, to see what, I don't know what's missing there. See what he could see. That's what we're doing. Okay? So it's both snaps. We could just do two snaps. We could say, to see what he could see. Okay. So just like we do a sailor went, we're going to do to see what he could see. All right, let's do those two together. Here we are, starting with our snaps. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. This one's tricky. Okay, so the hands come together, and we're slapping up and back and down and back. Okay? So it's but all that he could see. I really need somebody here doing this with me. So you're going to just have to imagine. So we're slapping the backs of our hands together. See. Yeah? Let's do that. But all that he could see. Got it? All right. Then we've got bottom of the deep blue sea. So snap, clap, snap, and a tap, tap, tap. Was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Okay? If we want to get crazy, we could do C. Should we get crazy? I think we should. Pirates are not shy people. They're daring. So we're going to be daring. So What was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea? Okay, so your hands should be lining up with my hands on the screen. Yeah? C, C, C. Whew, let's go really slowly through it all. A sailor went to sea, 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 to see what he could see, see, see. This is the tricky one. But all that he could see, see, see was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. Woo! All right. One more time. Kind of up to tempo, and then we're moving on. So our goal here is challenging that brain, right? But we're also starting to warm up the voice. So I want you thinking about your breath a little bit, but our goal here is just kind of getting into it. So this isn't a song that we have to be super on point with our words, our lyrics, that kind of thing. Just focus on challenging yourself, and if you want to just sing it, that's a-okay too. If you're not up to the challenge today, that's all right. We won't make you walk the plank. All right. Starting with our snaps, here we go. A sailor went to sea, 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 to see what he could see, see, see. But all that he could see, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. Woo! Did you do better than me? Because I only messed up once, I think. Great job, you guys. That was awesome. I love it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys have all the puns, all the jokes. I love it. So good. All right, if you see me looking down, I know you can't see my computer, but it's there. I'm checking in on the chat to see what everybody's up to. Why couldn't the pirate play cards? I don't know. Tune into our chat for the answer. All right, our first song today is not a good like drinking shanty thing. We've just got a nice slow Shenandoah. We've done this one once before. We're gonna do 2 verses of it. It's nice and slow. Another lovely warm up for us for our vocal cords before we get into the raucous drinking songs. I don't know, that's what they are. All right, we begin. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, you rolling river. Okay, we're gonna start it a little bit lower. Okay, let's try it. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. All right. It's really slow, and it just kind of flows like a river, right? Like the ocean. All right. Let's try that verse one more time. So we've got, starting down lower. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. So we've just got a little climb up. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. And then we go up, up, up. Away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. So the second time we say I long to hear you, it comes back down the stair step a little bit earlier. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. Lovely. All right, such a beautiful song. You can, Heidi, this song's a little bit serious, but don't worry, we're gonna pick up the pace in just a few minutes. So, grab you a sip of your water if you need it. And we're gonna move on to the second verse, which is identical melodically to the first. We're just changing up a couple of the words. So, oh Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. Away, you rolling river. Oh Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do the whole thing one more time, and then we'll move on to pick up the pace and get on with the show. But I just had to add this one in because I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I encourage you to search for like maybe a karaoke track or something of this. Maybe if you can find like a piano instrumental. Oh, it's gorgeous. So, all right, here we are. Enjoy it. Nice deep breath. Here we go. Oh Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, you rolling river. Oh Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. Verse 2. Oh Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. Away, you rolling river. Oh Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. So pretty. Thank you guys for humoring me and singing that one with me. Now we're gonna like really change it up to the Drunken Sailor. You ready for that? The great thing about these sea shanties is that they are really like one melody over and over and over. So they're also quick. So we are going to not be working as much on melody as we are. This whole class is kind of a tongue twister, all right? Because there's a lot of words and they happen pretty quickly, but there's some repetitiveness. So song number 2 is going to be the doozy. But first we've got our Drunken Sailor. You kind of have to do this one with a bit of like an Irish accent almost. And it begins, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? And because we're doing it with like an Irish accent, if Marie in Ireland is watching this, please accept my apologies for my terrible Irish accent, or anyone else from Ireland. And I'm also starting things higher than normal today. So we've got, again, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? And I really need you accenting and punching this. So imagine in your non-hooked hand, perhaps, that you have a pint of beer or tea, whatever you might want a pint of today. And it's going to be sloshing around and, you're having a good time with your hearties. Yeah? So here we are. One more time with that verse, and then we're going to move on. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? All right. Second verse, same melody, pretty much. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. All right. We're just going to go through all of them-ish so that we've got words, and then we're going to do the whole thing with gusto. All right. Put him on a boat. Put him on a boat until he's sober. Put him on a boat until he's sober. Put him on a boat until he's sober early in the morning. Then we're back to our chorus, I suppose. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. All right? 2 more verses to go over. One is, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Belly, and something about, like, it's not really an Irish accent as much as it's like a piratey kind of something. I don't know. But so there's some accents, right? So what shall we do with the drunken sailor? Put him on a boat until he's sober. Way, hey, and up she rises. So we're really punctuating this, and you can think of it as kind of the ocean, and those waves are swelling and crashing, right? So, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. And then we're just back to chorus, way, hey, and up she rises. And then, that's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. All right. Oh my gosh, Heidi, have you been stockpiling these jokes for us? I love it. I'm gonna have to go back through the chat later on so I don't miss any of them. All right, get ready. We're going to sing The Drunken Sailor. Again, with gusto. Try to really add some accents, some swells, some dynamics. So that means that at times we are a little bit softer. Put him on a boat until he's sober. Put him on a boat until he's sober. Right? That's a lot more audiologically interesting. I made that word up. I don't know. But auditorily interesting? I don't know. So then, put him on a boat until he's sober. Put him on a boat, right? We want the piratey grittiness, yeah? Put him on a boat until he's sober, okay? Here we go. From the top, what shall we do? And ready. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him on a boat until he's sober, put him on a boat until he's sober, put him on a boat until he's sober early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken sailor, that's what we do with a drunken sailor, that's what we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Wow, nice job. I love it. Well done. Woo, that is fast. It's fast. I was losing my breath a little bit, so. All of us have earned a nice deep breath with our first sea shanty. Maybe a sip of water. This next song is Yo-Ho, Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me. This one is the most tricky word-wise. We've got a whole lot of words to fit in, and it's very much a tongue twister. So we're going to go through all the words, and luckily, again, the melody just repeats pretty much over and over and over, okay? To begin, we say, yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. Easy enough, okay? Let's try that together one more time. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. And as I'm thinking about this, one of the reasons I think that these songs are so accented and heavy is that when you see like in a movie or whatever, the pirates or the sailors singing kind of some of these songs, a lot of times they're heaving, right? The big old sails. And so it's kind of has a rhythm to it because the whole team has to work together. So yo ho and up here, right? So there's a big, like a lot of accenting happening because we are all pirating as we sing, clearly. All right, that line one more time is, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Now we get into it. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Let's try that. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. Okay? I was looking at the lyrics of this earlier online and it said like stand up, me hearties. And I guess whatever one that I got from this said drink up. And you know, so we're drinking today. We can drink our water, we can drink whatever. I don't know. It's piratey, so we're drinking. All right. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Get ready. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink, yo ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. All right. Disney, yeah. I guess what, there's a Pirates of the Caribbean thing at Disney, right? I've never been to Disney. Ooh, okay. Next verse, we have, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We've heard that, right? Now we get tricky. We extort, we pilfer, we filch, and we sack. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. Maraud and embezzle and even hijack. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. So you can see where the challenge comes in here is these middle lines. We extort, we pilfer, we filch, and we sack. So we're really enunciating because we want people to know that we're coming for them to do all of these nasty piratey things. So there's no, there's no room for us to not be understood. We extort, we pilfer, we filch, and we sack, maraud and embezzle, and even hijack. So you can really use those facial expressions, those facial muscles to spit out these consonants and spit out these words. Let's sing that second verse all together. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We extort, we pilfer, we filch, and we sack. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. Maraud and embezzle and even hijack. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. All right, we've got two more verses. The next one doesn't begin with a yo ho. That's the only difference. We get right into the tricky part. We're rascals, scoundrels, villains, and knaves. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. We're devils and black sheep, really bad eggs. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. So that one doesn't quite follow the same pattern of ba 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 ba. Where devils and black sheep, pause, really bad eggs. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. Okay, let's do that verse. Here we are. We're rascals, scoundrels, villains, and knaves. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. We're devils and black sheep, really bad eggs. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. Nice. All right. Last verse, we have, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Here we are. We're beggars and blighters, ne'er-do-well cads. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. Aye, but we're loved by our mommies and dads. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. That's the end. I don't know. All right, so there's a whole lot of words. I will give you it's not an out, but I will give you the cheat that I always give you, which is if you get tripped up on some of these fast, lots of big whatever words, come back in when you can. So every time you can hit, drink up me hearties, yo ho, drink up me hearties, yo ho. You know that part. Or yo ho, a pirate's life for me. So every time we sing that line that you know, I want you on it, okay? The middle lines are extra credit if you nail those. I love it. But you can always just jump right back in where we are, okay? We're gonna sing this one. Have some fun with it and give me a really major enunciation so that I hear every word that you're saying, okay? Here we are. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We pillage and plunder, we rifle and loot, drink up me hearties, yo ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot, drink up me hearties, yo ho. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We extort, we pilfer, we filch and we sack, drink up me hearties, yo ho. Maraud and embezzle and even hijack, drink up me hearties, yo ho. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We kindle and char, inflame and ignite, drink up me hearties, yo ho. We burn up the city, we're really a fright, drink up me hearties, yo ho. We're rascals, scoundrels, villains and knaves, drink up me hearties, yo ho. We're devils and black sheep, really bad eggs, drink up me hearties, yo ho. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We're beggars and blighters, ne'er-do-well cads, drink up me hearties, yo ho. Aye, but we're loved by our mommies and dads, drink up me hearties, yo ho. Well done. I feel like there was a verse in there that we actually skipped, maybe, going over. The kindle and char and flame and ignite? I don't know. It snuck up on me, but you did awesome. You have nearly earned your place on my ship, my pirate ship. However, you have one more test, which is roll the old chariot along. So, another shanty with a very similar melody the whole way through, okay? And this one's kind of, again, got that really sort of plodding melody because we're all working together. We're turning our wheel, right? Our steering wheel. La, da, dum, dum, da, dum, da, 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 dum. Okay? So it begins. We'd be all right if the wind was in our sails. We'd be all right if the wind was in our sails. We'd be all right if the wind was in our sails. And we'll all hang on behind. Okay, let's do it again. So that last line just gave me ants go marching in vibes. You can tell I have a toddler at home. And they all go marching down, and we'll all hang on behind. All right, so I don't know if that helps anybody but me, but let's do that verse again. We'd be all right. So we'd be all is kind of smooshed in the beginning. We'd be all right. We'd be all right if the wind was in our sails. We'd be all right if the wind was in our sails. We'd be all right if the wind was in our sails. And we'll all hang on behind. Good. Then we get to our chorus, which is a similar melody. And we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. So that roll has a little bit of a swell and drop. We'll roll the old chariot along. And you can just see the people, like, right, working all together. Maybe we're rowing now, right? Because we're in one of those smaller ships that has all the rowing things. So, Charlene just jumped in with a joke for us. I love it. Hi, Charlene. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna keep on rolling while you guys try to figure out that that joke. I think Heidi might be onto something. The next verse is, we'd be all right if we make it round the horn. We'd be all right if we make it round the horn. We'd be all right if we make it round the horn. We'd be all right if we make it round the horn. And we'll all hang on behind. Chorus. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Very nice. We've got two more verses. One is, a night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. Okay, so we've got to kind of fit those words in. A night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. So we've got, a night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. A night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. A night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. Got a chorus? I think we're on board with our chorus because it's really the same melody and the same words. And the last verse is, another festival wouldn't do us any harm. Another festival wouldn't do us any harm. Okay? I think we've got it. Let's see. All right. We've got this. We're going to sing it. I need you to give me all you've got. This is our last chance of the day to earn your spot on the pirate ship Maggie with old Maggie McGee. And this is also our last chance to use those vocal cords in class today, which is the entire purpose that we're here. Surprisingly, shockingly, it's not just to tell pirate jokes. That's just a nice bonus. So here we go from the top of Roll the Old Chariot Along. We've got, we'd be all right if the wind was in our sails. We'd be all right if the wind was in our sails. We'd be all right if the wind was in our sails. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. We'd be all right if we make it round the horn. We'd be all right if we make it round the horn. We'd be all right if we make it round the horn, and we'll all hang on behind. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. A night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. A night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. A night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. We'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Last verse. Another festival wouldn't do us any harm. Another festival wouldn't do us any harm. Another festival wouldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind. Last chorus. Roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Lovely job. I love it. You all did fabulous. I bet you're so sick of that tune. I think I was already sick of it by the end of the song. Maybe before. You guys did fabulous. I hope that you had fun. A little bit of a different day here.